happened to Sri Lanka?
We reported details on the judgment of the Supreme Court, where it was held that the fundamental rights of the general public of Sri Lanka were violated due to the decisions taken by our leaders to take proper decisions during 2019 to 2022. The judgment of the Supreme Court revealed that the then Governor of the Central Bank in the year 2020 had highlighted to the then Minister of Finance the need to seek assistance of the International Monetary Fund on several occasions. The then Minister of Finance, who completely disregarded these recommendations that were made, later resigned from his post. His successor was an influential politician who had previously held the position of Minister of Economic Development. The then Governor of the Central Bank had also appealed to the subsequent Minister of Finance to seek the assistance of the International Monetary Fund. The letter forwarded by the Governor of the Central Bank on the 14th of September 2021 is an important one. The letter highlights that since an agreement was entered into with the IMF, even under the Mahinda Chintana in 2009, a similar IMF program could be agreed to under the vistas of prosperity and splendor. The letter highlights that if such a program is entered into, the continuous downgrading of Sri Lanka by the international rating agencies could be mitigated, and that Sri Lanka will be able to attract foreign exchange into the country. However, on the 14th of September 2021, the same day that the then Governor of the Central Bank forwarded this letter to the Minister of Finance, he had resigned from office. The judgment of the Supreme Court had concluded this final letter sent by the then Governor of the Central Bank contained sufficient details that Sri Lanka's economy could have been stabilized with the assistance of the International Monetary Fund. Subsequently, a new governor was appointed to the Central Bank. This new governor of the Central Bank had also forwarded a report to the then Finance Minister regarding the damage that has been caused to the economy. This report was sent 84 days after he took office. This report had highlighted the fact that Sri Lanka will not be able to service its debts or even fund essential imports to the country in the future. The report had added that the foreign reserves of the country had depleted and the government's immediate action on resolving this issue would be decisive. It had also highlighted the steps that should be taken to address the situation. The recommendations included the sale of non-strategic state assets. The report had highlighted that the depletion of foreign reserves could be addressed by the sale of the shares of the government in the Kedavalapitiya power plant and the eastern terminal of the Colombo port. The decisions reached by the Monetary Board on the 8th of December 2021 were referred to in the judgment of the Supreme Court. The judgment refers to the decision of the Monetary Board to sell gold reserves of the country. The Monetary Board had expected to raise between 350 to 400 million US dollars through this sale. Despite all of these information being available, in the end, Sri Lanka was bankrupt due to the failure of our leaders to take proper decisions at the right time. Instead of taking decisive action, our leaders resorted to piecemeal solutions, and also state assets were sold for pittance.
The power of the people.